Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amelia Dita Yanti from Diplomatry Office Administration 2017 at State University of Jakarta. And now, I would like to presentation about my scientific work entitled Analysis of the Work Environment on PT Pos Indonesia Persero, Central Jakarta Post Office. A company also need a place that can be used for work. Office can be used as a place to do the work given, and the factors that cause all activities to run smoothly is to make the work environment more comfortable and conducive. That way, the effectiveness and efficiency of employee work is increasing. I do the observation for 2 months and found the problems that there are no barriers, so noisy, clearly hear and disrupted work, and space is limited. The purpose of scientific work is to get information related to the work environment at PT Pos Indonesia Persero, Central Jakarta Post Office. The first theory, according to Mardiana, the work environment is an environment where employees do their daily work. And the second theory, according to Supardi, the work environment is a state of the work environment, both physically or non-physically, which give the impression of security, peace, and fun, so as make employee happy at work. The third theory, according to Yanti, the work environment is all the tools and materials, the circumstance in which employee can work, work method and regulation in working either individually or in a group. It can be concluded that work environment is encouragement or support around the workplace that affect the employee directly. Work environment is divided into two types: physical work environment and non-physical work environment. First, physical work environment is all around the employee that influence work. For example, lighting, temperature, safety, cleanliness, space, noise, and etc. Second, non-physically work environment is a relationship between superiors and subordinates, as well as with colleagues. Framework of thinking. To achieve a company goal, employee needs support that can affect morale, one of which is by managing the work environment properly. Research method number 1, descriptive analysis method. This method describes the object under study through data or sample that have been collected. Number 2, data collective technique. A. Observation. This method observes directly the object to be examined. B. Library study. This method collects information from books, internet, and other related to the observed object. Description number 1. Noisy office atmosphere. There are no barriers, so the nuance of office are noisy, because many employees are talking in one room, and also the sound that arise from the office equipment that is located close to the work desk. Number 2, limited space. The distance between tables and chairs is too close to employ chairs and tables in other division. It makes the employee not be free to move because they feel uncomfortable to moving. Case analysis for the problems number 1. Control the noise contained in the noise transmission. Isolate the room by providing a barrier or can also coat walls or floors with soundproof materials. And for the problems number 2, use the principle of changing the composition of the workplace, restructuring employee work desks more flexible so there is space that can be used as access for employees. Conclusion for this scientific work is I do the observation for 2 months and there are 2 problems discussed: the noisy office atmosphere and limited space, and how to solve this problem by control the noise contained in noise transmission and use the principle of changing the composition of the workplace. I think this enough. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.